Hey guys, I just saw this tag that Kelsey from Plus One Please posted, and it was from Mom with Sparkly Heels, which is such a cute name. So anyways, I wanted to do this tag because it's the Guilty or Innocent holiday tag, or it's Guilty or Innocent tag holiday edition, and I love doing the Guilty or Innocent tag, so I'm going to do it. Normally I don't watch tags before, but for some reason I was working and listening, and I did anyway. So anyways, I have heard the questions, but I'm not going to let them affect me. And, alright, here we go. So, do you re-gift? Now, I have re-gifted. I've never, like, not for any, like, bad reason, but just, you know, maybe it's, like, gift baskets, like, perfumey stuff. I can't, it's hard for me to do those things. So, you know, I'll pass them off to people who do like those things. What are some of the other things? It's been a really long time because I don't really exchange gifts, like adult gifts, with anybody anymore. So it's been quite a while. And as far as kid gifts go, my kids are like to the point now where they see everything, they know what it is. You know, they have that like kid inventory, even like birthday presents. I have some friends who only let their kids have like half their birthday presents. Oh no, my kids know. They know. Like, where did that go? Where's this at? So, that doesn't work anymore. Do you save wrapping paper, ribbon, gift bags, or reuse them? Wrapping paper, there's nothing to save. Ribbon, nothing to save usually. I actually don't. My grandma's like the only one who ever really used ribbon. And gift bags, yes. And I save them for birthday parties too. In fact, I have this like giant Lightning McQueen Cars bag, and inside of it has every gift bag from the boys' birthdays. And what I do is actually I have a friend who has 2 girls, and as you guys know, I have 2 boys, and we'll swap. So like I'll give her half my gift bags after after their birthdays, and she'll give me half, and then that way we have a mix, so I never have to buy gift bags. So absolutely. And then Christmas gift bags, yes. Do you go Pinterest crazy with crafts or gifts during the holidays? Still never been on Pinterest. Maybe one day. My mom's really pushing for it. I doubt it'll happen, so no. Do you use Santa or Elf on the Shelf to ploy for good behavior? Like 20 times a day. Oh, it's all the time. Boy, Shoes is watching. And then even the other day, my friend's daughter was over and Deacon was here. Deacon's 5, she's 7. They bicker sometimes, and they've known each other since, I mean, I've known forever. And like long before they were born. Anyways, they'll bicker and they'll argue about things. And Deacon will be, I'm telling Shoes, and which is our Elf on the Shelf, and you know her daughter's like, I'm gonna tell him first. I'm like, guys, you don't need to tell him. He sees everything, so work it out amongst yourselves. Quit arguing about it. If you're lying or you're lying, you know he already saw it, and it helped. What else? All the time with the boys, all the time. You really want to hurt your brother because Shoes is watching, or you know Santa knows. So all the time. I'm sorry to see December go because it's lovely. It just makes my life a little more peaceful. Do you forget to move Elf on the Shelf? Oh, gosh, yes. 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 Or I'll get to bed and I'll be like, Elf, or, you know, like where'd we go? We were gone one night and he didn't come with us. And I remember like making up something to like run in the house before the kids got out of the car, so I could like really quick. I'm like, why do I do it for a full month? And then I have friends who like post pictures on Facebook, and they're like, Elf is like on these extravagant adventures all the time, and I'm sure it's a Pinterest thing, but I just move like point A to point B to point C, like, you know, nothing crazy. And still, that's a hard one for me. Or, you know what I mean. Do you shop last minute? Not really. Like, in general, no. I started shopping in October. The very beginning of October is when I started shopping this year. So, I mean, there's still a last minute things that I want to do or want to get. Do you shop clearance? Absolutely. And that's usually why I start earlier. And there's been years where I've started even earlier than that. This year it was just kind of difficult financially. Like, if you count, like, stockings, Citrus Lane boxes, I started before October, but if I see something like on a great deal or clearance or a sale or something like that, I love clearance. In fact, what I do, like birthday party presents a lot of the time, is I'll go to the store and like I know whose birthdays we're going to go to that year, so if I see something, you know, on clearance that would suit them for like 70% off, I totally get it. And just save it for months and months and months. I have a basket in my like a hall closet. I keep it in there. Do you do-it-yourself gifts? No, and I always felt like they were kind of tacky in a way. You can do them right. And in fact, one of the girls that I watch, her mom did a DIY gift for the boys, and it was like the coolest thing ever. It was like a fort kit, and it was like a backpack, and then there's like this like checklist on it, and inside were like all these things. Like, it was the coolest like do-it-yourself thing. I was blown away. So I think that they can be done really well. You know, if you make something cool, obviously that's awesome, but I am not one for like things that just clutter or take up space or don't have a purpose. So I don't gift a lot of those. I really like gifting things like with a purpose and you know, a need and just whatever. Do you buy gift cards as gifts? Not really, although I did for Deacon's teachers. I read this thing. I was on Facebook or something like that a long time ago, maybe last year, or maybe in my email or something like that. And it was like a teacher who kind of just went off. I'm cold. It's like it's snowing outside and the air blowing through. Like, I can feel it. I don't know how through the window, but I'm like freezing. I was going to say, oh, it was a teacher who totally just went off on this rant about how they don't want another ornament, they don't want another handmade gift, and they just want something they can use, and, you know, just, they went off and off and off, and I was just like, well, that's kind of not as fun. And, I mean, some teachers I could just see loving homemade gifts, or if there's a fun gift with a purpose, or, you know what I mean? But I did get them each a $10 Target gift card, and I figured it's hard because gift cards, I feel like you have to spend more to make them seem worthy, but you would have spent less kind of maybe on other things. I don't know. His teachers are so amazing, and there's 2 of them that I did that. So that was a biggie for me, and I just, like, a big deal to like get them something useful. And I went between Starbucks and Target, and I figured there's a Starbucks in our Target, which I know is like the cherry on top of a cake. Starbucks and a Target. But I figured worst case scenario, they could just get Starbucks at Target. It's a win-win. So, not normally, but this time, yes. Do you redecorate after the kids so it looks perfect? No. No, I just put things back. And like, I've given up. I totally give up. Like their Christmas tree, they're constantly taking things off of it, so I'll just like stick it back wherever there's a place to put it. I mean, you saw in my mantle video, like one of the stockings was backwards. I think I hear a kid awake, but I think it's just the birds being loud. I don't know if you can hear them or not. Noisy little Keats. Do you secretly think Christmas baking is a pain in the butt? No! Who would think it's a pain in the butt? Don't do it. Just, oh my gosh, I love Christmas baking. The 21st, we planned it like a month ago, me and my mom, and maybe my sister's cousin-in-law, and the boys get into it, and we do an all-day baking. In fact, I will post a video below of, like, I think I did a video of 2011 baking, and we, balls to the wall, we go crazy, and I love it. But I love baking, and I love eating it, and, oh, we make usually sometimes, like, these melted subs, and we start in the morning and we finish at dinner time, and we do breakfast, lunch, and dinner while we bake. Oh, it's my favorite. I love it. I love it. I've done it every year since I was a kid, and when I was a kid we would just decorate sugar cookies the whole time, and now that's what the boys do. I love it. I'm like the most jolly Christmas person right now. I am in such like a lively, like, I don't know what it is. I haven't been this excited in years, but I am like just Viva la Christmas. I'm feeling it this year, and I'm totally about, like, you know, the reason for the season. Like, we've just been, I'm like in the best Christmas spirit. It's unbelievable. So if you're like, barf lady, I just wanted to be, in fact, my friend, I sent out Christmas cards yesterday, and I should show them to you guys. I don't have one here. I'm gonna go get one because I want to show it to you guys. 1 second. Hold on, I'm stuck in my blanket. Oh, okay. Yeah, blanket. I need my blanket back on. It's like cold out there. I can't turn the heater up though because the kids are all asleep in the boys' room right now, and I shut the door so the dogs don't go in there and wake them up. And if I turn the heater on their room, like, it gets hot. So I'm just over here freezing. Alright, so here's our Christmas cards. How cute is this? This is a picture I actually put on Instagram. And I know it's a little weird to, like, send a Christmas card of, like, your kids' backs. But I love this picture. Isn't that a fun picture? I got these Christmas cards at Costco. And I love their deals. They're just, it's so affordable to buy your Christmas cards there. And fast. And then here's the back. We didn't get pictures done this year, so this is just a picture from Drake's birthday party. But yeah, simple, easy peasy. I just love it. But somebody wrote back, I'm like, can I get your address for your card? And she texted me back and she's like, how are you? I'm like, oh, you know, good. How are things going for you? And she wrote, like, I can't wait for the holidays to be over with. I'm like, what? No! Ugh. I don't know what, I'm normally not this, like, jolly. I just am this year. I'm in a really good mood. Okay, do you stay up late on Christmas Eve wrapping gifts? No. So what? And this is something Kelsey talked about too, and this is something I love hearing about, so definitely please share if you would like, because it's fun to hear how other people do it. So, and I didn't know, like, people really did it other ways until my first year. I was talking to a friend that I made on YouTube, and it was when Deacon was still a baby, so he's like 6 months old, and she was like, yeah, you know, I can't wait until she sees all of her presents. She hasn't seen any presents, and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, what she did, my, like, camera's freaking out on me here. What she did was everything was from Santa, and I'm like, I want credit for that. So what Santa does is brings one large present, and, you know, the dogs might get on our present, and they get each other a present, and then a present from me, and you know what I mean? Like, so everybody's getting a little credit. It's like passed around, and Santa's not getting it all because, come on, I want some credit for this. But